Welcome back, everyone. 7 o'clock on your Sunday morning. Thanks for getting your day started with us here on 13 Sunrise. I'm Matthew Foltz alongside Lindsay Monroe. If you're just waking up, good morning, and hopefully you got your coffee and you're ready to roll. And
Yep.
With big day, Lindsay, if you're a spring lover, if you like the groundhog tradition, we should be finding out in about 25 minutes or so.
That's right. The sun officially rises over in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania at 7:25. Sunrise here around 7:56.
Okay.
So if any local groundhogs we've got, it's going to take about 30 more minutes to see our future. But I always like to go off of what the official forecast is from Pennsylvania.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with Phil.
Well, apparently you can't. He was only 17% right?
I know.
Well, it's all for fun anyway, right?
It is. I'm hoping he just comes up and pops back down. That way we can get a couple more days, maybe get another snow.
A couple more snows in. Tell you what, though, the next couple days, we're going to really feel like spring. I'm not saying winter's done yet, but we've got a couple days here where we are going to see well above average temperatures in the 50s and even into the 60s looking ahead at tomorrow. Here's why. We've got this warm front that's 2 hours north that is creating pretty widespread snow across the Great Lakes region, and we are seeing some of that moisture push south in the form of cloud cover. So it will be a pretty overcast start to our day. Might even see a brief wintry mix in northern Indiana, perhaps a stray rain shower a little farther to the south during the first part of the day. And then eventually we will see partly to mostly cloudy skies today as temperatures start to warm up and we change up the direction of our wind flow. We are already seeing a pretty big warming trend with a temperature of 31 in Richmond versus 39 over in Terre Haute. We are sitting just on the north side of freezing here in the city, and we're going to be well above that later today as we approach the mid 50s for highs. That normal, by the way, this time of year still 37. We're going to be well above that even into the evening tonight. Touch cooler to the north, closer to where that boundary stalls out, and then much warmer 57 in Bloomington later today and 58 for our friends in Columbus. We've got another big time warming trend as we approach the 60-degree mark tomorrow. Take advantage of it. It's going to be pretty short-lived because a cold front will then come through, drop those temperatures for Tuesday into Wednesday, and that's our next storm system. Going to play some pretty wild games with our temperatures here as we see a big fluctuation Wednesday night into Thursday with rain that will move through to go along with it, and then a touch cooler once that system exits later next week. We'll talk more about that rain timeline for the middle part of our week coming up in the full forecast.
We'll see you then, Lindsay. This morning, Metro Police are working to learn what exactly led up to a deadly shooting on the city's west side. Police say it happened on West 10th Street near King Avenue around 4 yesterday. Once on scene, officers found a man shot inside of a business. He later died at the hospital. Now investigators are asking anyone who may know something to reach out.
We've said it tons and tons of times that we cannot solve these particular crimes without the assistance of the community, and so hopefully that we're always asking for community tips and for the community to step up.
Now, IMPD says there was some sort of disturbance before the shooting, but didn't share any details. So far, no suspect information either. Right now, 2 investigations are underway in Morgan County after 2 separate deadly fires. In Martinsville, firefighters responded to a house fire along Mulberry Street near West Garfield Avenue and South Main Street around 2 Saturday morning. You can see flames and smoke filled that home right here on your screen. We're told by fire crews 1 man died in that fire. And this morning, we're still working to learn the cause of it. We'll update you as soon as we learn more. Investigators are also trying to figure out what sparked the deadly fire in Mooresville. This was at a homeless encampment around 1:30 Saturday morning. Crews were called to a wooded area near State Road 42 bridge. Firefighters say a structure that was built quickly caught fire and a man inside did not survive. And just last night, the IFD battled a heavy fire in the overnight hours. Fire crews tell us this was at the former Marsh grocery store around Washington Street around 11 o'clock last night. IFD says it took about 3 hours to contain the flames. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Meanwhile, the cause of the fire is still under investigation. Well, there is a new attendance record at Lucas Oil Stadium. 70,340 wrestling fans packed the place last night for Royal Rumble. And guess what? That crowd topped Taylor Swift after her concert last fall held the stadium's previous record. Well, our Marina Silva was at Lucas Oil Stadium and has a recap of Royal Rumble here in Indy.
70,340 people packed Lucas Oil Stadium for some wrestling. 8-year-old Chase Daniels is a big fan. We met him today as he was walking in Saturday night with a big smile on his face.
I'm mostly excited for the ladder match.
Tell me about that. What's that?
Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens for the Undisputed Championship.
And even dressed ready for the match.
I am wearing Stone Cold.
Other fans traveled from out of state to watch, like this group of wrestlers, and enjoy what Indianapolis has to offer.
All pro wrestling fans and even some of the people that were at the Fountain Square Theater with us are like here as well. So seeing them and like being able to kick it with them, experience the Royal Rumble all together as a community just feels so great.
They came from Atlanta and tell me they travel all over to participate in wrestling matches.
Being a kid, being able to like experience wrestling as a whole. I paint my face as a pro wrestler, so whenever kids come up to me after shows, they're like, they want their face painted. I'm like, yeah, I got you. So I'll paint their face. And you know, when I was a kid, that would have meant the world to me.
All downtown Indy, ready to rumble.
That was our Marina Silva reporting. As for the 70,000 people, we're told that is the third largest attendance for WWE, all right here in downtown Indy. And check this out. We spotted some Hoosier royalty ringside last night. Check out who was in the house. Notre Dame football coach Marcus Freeman. You see him right there on the big jumbo screen. He came to Indy to take in the show. We also saw John Mellencamp. He saw him on the big screen as well. And also at Royal Rumble was Tyrese Halliburton. He showed up after winning the Pacers game over at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Talk about doing it all. So lots of celebrities here in Indy. And this weekend, there were a lot of fan events downtown, from the merch superstore to watch parties at local restaurants. And some WWE legends came together for WrestleCon. People waited in long lines to see their favorites, from the Hardy Boys to Four Horsemen member Arn Anderson. And no matter what era fans prefer, there's a legend for everyone.
Wrestling fans are the best in the world. They'll tell you when you're rotten. They'll tell you when you're great. But the main thing is they support you.
And wrestlers say being with fans at these events bring back all the energy from their time competing. They say it's an award that's even better than getting a belt. Well, we know 2024 was a record year for tourism here in Indianapolis, and last night's Royal Rumble really set the stage for 2025, I should say. It's Indy's first time hosting this particular event, but the city hosted SummerSlam and WrestleMania decades ago. Next year, the city hopes fans will continue to return to Indy for SummerSlam again in 2026.
So when the WWE Universe, their fan base, comes in for this event, they know they'll be coming back. So if Indy shows out, the WWE Universe is going to know it and can plan for future events when they come back to the city.
I love that.
And as we mentioned, over 70,000 people made it inside Royal Rumble. Time is now 7:08. Today is the last day for the Indy Winter Classic Dog Show. Doors open in just under an hour at 8 o'clock over at the Indiana State Fairgrounds. It's $7 to get in and $10 to park. You have until 6 this evening to check it out. It's the second day of Black History Month. This is a chance to celebrate the contributions and achievements of Black Americans throughout the years. Here in Indianapolis, it kicked off with an art show. MXP hosted the event showcasing Black artists from Central Indiana and around the world. The owner tells us taking time to appreciate art can be a healing experience.
Art is therapy, and it's a lot going on in this world, and sometimes you just need to sit down and just enjoy art and express yourself. You know, it's a mental health thing.
And if you missed this weekend show, don't worry, you can still check it out later this month. There are 2 more art shows happening on the 15th and the 22nd.